Hello guys, in this tutorial I will create a progress bar that can be used as player or enemy's health, or it can be used as an XP bar. So it is fully animated and the user can configure the foreground or background color. So the result, as you can see, is pretty similar as Dark Souls or Sekiro style. Let's first go to Unreal Market and download this free Material Lab project. Inside this project, it provides many useful material functions. So we can use this function to create our own materials for our user widget. After download the project, open Material Lab project and go to Content Browser. Right-click the Material Function folder, and then you can migrate all those files into your own project. Then we can start. Let's first create this material. It will be used as our progress bar. Open the material, and first we need to do is change the material domain to user interface, and also change the blend mode to translucent. First, I will using the SDF box to generate the background of the health bar. This node will by default generate a square shape, take half size of the widget screen, and I can using the variables to control the width and the height. And now I define these two variables and change back to the default half size of the screen. As you can see, it will change back to the square shape, and in the output, it output either fill or outline of the shape. The SDF and SDF outline will generate different values. I will not using that for now, but in future, if I need, I will explain later. And this is the inside of the SDF box node function. So for now, I will remove this preview, and I change the width to 100%. It will take the full size of my health bar for now, and I change the preview size to the aspect ratio similar as my health bar. And now is my background of the health bar. I gave it a name, so I can refer this name in my next step. Now I will using the linear gradient node to generate a gradient color from left to right. It will be 0 in the left and 1 in the right. And combined with the step node, I can filter out the values based on the current values. So if I give 0.5, it will fill half of my shape, and 0.3 will fill 1/3 of my progress. So I can combine the step node with the bar background with the multiply node, and now I can give the shape of my progress and controlled by the variables. And further, I rearrange the position, and now I can give a color of my progress. So for example, if I using this as my health bar, the fill color will be pure red. So it's like this. Next, I will give a name to my output node. Say this is my current value. And I also give the black and white value as my current mask. So I will refer these two nodes in my next step. As I want to animate my progress bar, so I need to using some variables to control the progress. And now I create 3 variables. It's a start value, end value, and also a progress value. The progress value will set between 0 to 1. So based on my progress value, it's the progress bar will change between start to end. And now I will create a lerp node. So this lerp node will based on the progress values to change my progress and link the lerp node to the step node. So for example, if I change the start from 0.3 to 0.8, and if I say my progress value will say 0.2, it will be somewhere now at 0.4. And now I give all those three variables a proper group. So in later I will using blueprint to dynamically change those three variables to animate my health progress. And for now, I link the value current to the final color output. Then I will create a material instance to show my current progress. Open the content browser and create material instance. And I can change the preview size to 300 to 30, and now I can change those parameters. So from 0.3 to 0.6, and by change the progress value, I can change my current progress value between 0.3 to 0.6. And now I want to create a secondary progress bar. So I copy pretty much everything from my red progress bar and paste this here, and change the parameters, say from foreground to background values, start and background value end. For now I using the same progress value. And normally the background value will be a little bit bigger than the foreground color. And now I give it a yellowish color to my background progress bar. So now this is the result. And to combine the red and yellow, I can using the lerp node. As you can see, I already done the value current for the red color, so I can just reuse this output node and link that to B node, and the yellow bar into the A node, and also the lerp using this value mask. So everything for my current values will using the red, and everything after this value mask will using the yellow bar. So if I increase the yellow bar a little bit, it will increase the yellow bar. And further, I want to give a background color. So I can create another lerp node. And for now, I need to generate a combination mask between red and yellow. Create another lerp node and reuse the bar fill background. The alpha I put is this combination alpha for red and yellow, and the A node I will using the bar fill, so it's take the 100% of the background, and the B node using this red and yellow combined color. So this will be the result to combine those three bars. And I want to give a customized color in the white background. So I can easily create another color node and say give it something grayish color. And this is the result of the background, and link that to A node of my lerp node. So this is the final result of my final color. Then I will give it a new name, say a final color, and I will link the final color node to my output. Now let's have a look at our material instance. Now we have two more variables we can control. And for example, if the player gains some health, so the red bar will start less than the yellow bar, and by change the progress, the red bar will reach the end of the yellow bar. And if the player taking any damage, the red bar will start less than the yellow bar, and yellow bar will start animate to reach the red bar by the progress value. And now I want to change this yellow color based on the condition. Say if the player gains some health, it needs to become a green, and if the player taking some damage, it can be a yellow color. So now I using the if node, and based on the background values, start and end values. So if it's less than start less than end, it will be yellow. If otherwise, it will be green. And now I convert all those color nodes to parameter, so then I can make further adjustments in my material instance. So now if we got some positive value, the background will become to green. And if it's got some negative value, the background will change to yellow. So now I rearrange all the nodes and put into the block. So first we create the main background and output the bar fill, and then we create the red color and output the mask and also the red color, and then we combine red and yellow and output the color mask and also the color. So final step, we combine those three colors into one bar and we output the final color. And now I want to improve the visual look of my progress bar. So to make it work, I first using the make noise functions. This is the function I created. I here just list the notes what I did, and you can find how to create that in my last tutorial. I will put it into my description. So basically it's using the noise node and feed in all the necessary data to procedurally generate the noise. Or otherwise, if you want, you can using some noise texture if you want to apply the noise. Now let's look at the make noise function. So by default, it has some animations, so I don't need. Then I change that to 0, and now I add 200 as the scale values. So this is the result of my noise. To make the noise to affect the box, I can add the UV with the noise output and put UV link together. So this is the result. This is just because noise is too big values to affect too much, so the box cannot maintain its shape. To reduce the effect, we can remap the output values to a much smaller value, as the noise will always output from 0 to 1, so the lower and higher will be 0 and 1, and the retarget value will be some smaller value. So here I put the negative 0.05 to positive 0.05, and here is the result. So now the noise will mostly only affect the edge of the box, but as you can see on the left and right, the box, I want the box to have some solid color on the left and right. So to make that work, I can just add another node, the UV scale, to enlarge the X value to make the overall background to longer. So in the left and right, we will change to some solid color. And here I change it to 1.2 for X and keep Y no change. So now you can see on the left and right, it will become solid color. Now let's working on the background. As you can see, at the moment, the background is pure black solid color. And to make it transparent, we can apply a transparent mask. And we can using the same SDF box to generate a region to define where we can apply some solid color and where will be transparent. I'm using these two variables to define the size of the box and give this output a name. And link the output mask to the opacity node. So now, if I took out the preview, you can see we got some transparent background. But the color change is not smooth. So to get a smooth, transparent color, we can change the glow max to 1 and reduce the height of the box. And you will get a gradient color. And now if I change back the preview, and now the color will looks much better. So it's smoothly from the middle to the edge. And now the last part I want to do is to add a sidebar on the left and right. So I reuse the SDF box, and now I using the outline output, so it will give me an outline of the box. I can using the number to change the stroke thickness, and I increase the thickness to 0.2, and I can also using the size input to change the width and height. What I want to do is to keep the left and right and remove the top and the bottom, the white box. So I change the width to 100%, and the height needs to be something more than 1, so the top and bottom will disappear. So for example, I change this to 1.6, and now you can see the top button should go away. I remove the show border flag, so now you will see we only keep the left and right. And I add a small values to give the glow max to make it a little bit not too solid color. And now it should work, so I give this output a name, say sidebar, and we can put that into the final output. To combine this sidebar with the final progress bar color, we can using the lerp node, and using the sidebar as the mask and put into the alpha part, and also put the sidebar in the B node. So now we should be able to see that work. We got left and right, the white box, but it's not looks so good. So to make it a little bit more interesting, I using the same method with the noise. So I just copy the noise I did previously from the main background to the sidebar here. And now I directly link the output to the input of the UV. So you can see this is too small of the noise. So I change the scale to say 50. It will look more noticeable. And also change the remap to an even smaller number. Okay, now you can see it looks much better. And what I found that left and right is not so symmetrical. So I just add a little adjustment to shift the UV a little bit to the right. So after add this small number, I think it looks much better, and I think this is the final look of my material. And I think the last bit I want to do is just to add color variables, so I can dynamically change the sidebar left and right color using blueprint or the material instance. And default to white. So here I rearrange everything, and I'll give you a summary for what I have done today. So first we create a background, and it take the full width of the background and output the background mask. And then we create the red color, and we output the red color and also the mask of the color. So then we create the yellow or green color and output the color combined with the red, so we output the color and also the color mask. So finally, we combine the background and the red and the yellow to one progress bar and output the final color. And then we create the opacity mask. So this is simply just a gradient color, and we put the output into the opacity output. And lastly, we create the sidebar. We're using the SDF box outline output node to generate a bar on the left and right. And we combine the sidebar with our final color to get final progress bar here. So now we have our material, and we can create a material instance. So I think I will finish the video today. And in next couple of weeks, I will create another video to finish this tutorial. So I will demonstrate how we can using the material inside user widget, and how to using the user widget to listen to the actor's attribute change. So when either the player gain health or when player gains some XP points, the user widget will show the player the progress of the value. So thank you for watching. Hope I will create another one in next couple of weeks. Thank you.